What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today we have first impressions of this boot right here. Now this is the new X Crazy Light Plus. Now that's the name, but I believe this is also like the new the CrazyFast, the next generation of the Adidas X. They just call it the Crazy Light because of this colorway. As you guys can see, it's like that kind of half colorway that we have seen from past Crazy Light models. So it's like the Crazy Light Plus, but from what I understand, it's gonna be like the same tech specs, the same kind of materials being used for the next CrazyFast. So just wanted to show you guys the box. This is the box that it comes with. This is a limited collection, and it's the same color, like that orange and green color. It's pretty cool. I really like when Adidas does a little bit of like extra just to make it like match the colorway. I think that's pretty cool, and I think it makes like a cool collector's piece that I will probably keep this box. So yeah, it's a draw style box, so it comes out like this, and here are the cleats themselves. So I'll take these out. Alright, so here we have the boots themselves, and it also comes with the string bag. So here it has CrazyFast, so it kind of says that it's going to be the next generation of the Adidas X. Has the Adidas X logo right there. Normal string bag that you get from the Adidas brand, but what I think is cool, a little bit of detail that they added. It was like they made the strings like each different color, which I think is pretty cool. So it kind of matches the colorway, so that's kind of nice to see. But yeah, this is the string bag that it comes with. Now I'll just show you guys like the boot so you guys can see the colorway, and I think this is, just a typical like CrazyFast colorway that we have, or crazy light colorway that we have seen before, like the half and half, like yellow and then like or neon green, yellow, and then like this orange color that looks like kind of reddish. So it's a really nice colorway. I really like that half and half design that they do use for like the crazy light. And yeah, and look at the sole plate. The sole plate is just amazing. A nice like different changing like effect. Obviously this probably will wear off, but the good thing is that it probably won't chip off. It'll probably just like fade away over time, which I think is better in terms of like the way it looks, just because I feel when like it chips off it just looks ugly, but like this will probably fade away. Also, like small details there, you can kind of see the pattern here, like the chevron pattern, which I think is a really nice detail. But yeah, looks wise, I think this boot looks really nice. Let me know what you guys think in the comments of the way this boot looks. But yeah, super nice colorway. So it's like in the middle you'll see it's orange, and on the side it's like, neon yellow. And then like when you're mismatching your stepping, it's gonna be like two different colors, which I think looks pretty nice. And the heel liner for each boot is actually different. So it's orange and yellow right there. And also like the heel strip in the back is also a different color. Also, the silhouette just kind of reminds me of the F50. Like it just has that like F50 vibe. So now this will be like the next Adidas X, basically the CrazyFast. Even has the name on the tongue right there. So I expect the CrazyFast to feel somewhat like this. I have seen pictures where it's kind of like a one-piece upper. So I'm just a little confused. I'm not exactly sure what's going to happen. But I feel like this just gives us a preview of what's coming. I feel like the X right now isn't really the best, like in terms of like the upper, especially with the 0.1 model. But this time around they have like changed the upper. It's still like a synthetic base upper. It's more like a textile. So, and this time around it is a lot thinner. I'm not sure if they're gonna keep like it's gonna be the exact same upper. I can't tell you that. But this upper right here, it's really pretty soft. It's still kind of plasticky. It kind of moves a bit plasticky. I don't know if you guys can kind of tell. Like there's some spots where it's just like kind of hard. Not hard, but like it just feels plasticky. But other parts is pretty soft. It's pliable. It's thin. It's very thin. There's like no padding to it whatsoever. Extremely thin upper. And like the inside this time around they have like a cage. You guys can see right there. It's kind of see-through, so you guys can see like my fingers right there. And it's just supported by this like microfiber suede right here, and there's like cutouts in each like thing. So it kind of just reminds me of like the Adidas F50, like from back in the day where they did have like this like internal cage, which I feel like a lot of boots now have. That's how they make them light and able to support them. Like I think it's probably one of the thinnest uppers right now in the market. I'm trying to think of like other ones. I feel like it is thinner than the Vapor 15, then the Mizuno Alpha, then the New Balance Furon V7. But yeah, it's super thin, no padding whatsoever. So the sole plate is the exact same thing, and I feel like it performs really well. Like it's a lot of stiffness right here in the forefoot with a good like push off and snap back, and you know it no longer has that carbon tex like insert. Instead of it's like this plastic, but it just, you know, feels fine. Feel like it does its job. Nothing to complain about there. The heel counter here, you still have like these wings, but there's still like an internal heel counter. Like this isn't like soft, there's still something there. And also it looks like they changed the heel liner. In the previous X we did get like a kind of like those big giant pillows that were just, people were complaining that it was a lot of cushion. This time around it's like less than that, and it's a good amount of padding in my opinion. I don't think it's a lot, and I don't think it's so little, so it's overall it's pretty good. It's like this microfiber suede, so it's really nice and soft, and I feel like it'll grip your sock nicely. And overall the boot does feel pretty light, especially like I feel like it's the upper that's just lighter. The fit is kind of weird. It's mainly just because of the upper, just because I feel like this upper just keeps its shape really well, maybe right now out of the box. But when I did try them on, like I fit in them, but they just look really weird. Like you just have all these like spaces here on the side, and like over here the upper just doesn't like sit nicely on my foot. It's probably because I do have like a wider foot, and so because of that it kind of stretches out, and like because this upper isn't like super pliable here, like it just doesn't like take the shape all that well. But like I still fit in these pretty comfortably. Like I don't get any pinching here on the sides or nothing, but the upper just doesn't sit like nicely on my foot. It's kind of weird, but maybe that will just change with the break-in process. Maybe the upper will soften up and take the shape of my foot a bit better. I don't know, only time will tell. I'll let you guys know when, you know, I do start wearing the boots. The tongue has no padding, it's just, you know, falling there. It's a really thin material, like no padding whatsoever. When I did try these on, I feel like I did get some lace biting, especially with these laces that are just super thin and like narrow. I feel like I'm gonna change these laces out just because I don't really like them. They're just too thin, and then when I tighten the laces tight, they do like, I do feel a lot of pressure here on the top, like a little bit of lace biting, which I don't really like. So I probably will change them to like some pure laces that I have lying around, some white ones to match like here. And also, now that I just touched the upper itself is kind of slick for the most part, but you do get like a little bit of texture here with these little dots on the stripes. It's very faint, but you do feel it in hand. I'm not sure exactly how it's gonna feel on the ball, or if it is gonna add like some grip, but there's a little bit of grittiness, just like some texture, just so like you can grip the ball, I believe. But here in the toe box here, there's nothing. It's kind of left smooth, so I feel like it's just gonna feel overall just slick on the ball. I don't think like this, like these stripes dots are gonna do much in terms of grip, but I'll let you guys know in the full review. Also, if you guys are looking to pick these up, I found that these run true to size. I went with the normal size 9 US, and they fit right on the edge, so I would just go true to size if you guys are looking to pick these up. But yeah, that's it for today's quick video. I just wanted to make a first impressions of the boot as I got them right away before I started using them. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of these. Did you guys get them? Are you guys excited for the next Adidas X CrazyFast? Let me know in the comments. If you guys have any questions, make sure to just leave them in the comments. I'll be sure to answer them. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like. Also subscribe so you guys could see the full review of these and other boots that I am testing out. Thank you guys for watching the video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.